Hey everyone, and this is Andrew, and welcome back to another The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. When in the last case, Naruhodou managed to solve his own. Sorry. In the last case, we found out that Asogi is dead, and in a series of unfortunate events, he died in an accident. But now, to replace his death, Naruhodou decided to learn a lot of lawyer books in 1 month time before they reach London. But anyways, I would say this is a very long case and it's one of my favorite games so far. Yes, I will tell you this. Ace Attorney is one of my favorite series to play and watch. But enough of that. Let's go to the next case. Case 3. The Adventure of the Runaway Room. Let's start the show. No, sorry. Let's resume the case from the beginning.
Glancing over my records of the late last century, I am faced by the events of a certain bitter winter. A murder in a carriage as it sped through dense London fog in the dead of night. Though the victim and the perpetrator were the only ones inside, there were multiple witnesses to the crime itself. However, none could have imagined at the time that such a seemingly obvious case as this would end in such a horrendous manner. My friend, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, once said of the incident,
I believe that perhaps that case was indeed the prelude.
the beginning of a long concerto that impressive Japanese student and I were to play together.
Amazing. Is this really just a railway station?
Railway station or not, I've never seen such an enormous building before.
And look at all the steam locomotives. This country is incredible.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
So, where to?
Oh, hello.
Climb aboard. I'll take you wherever you want to go.
In that case, the Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
My pleasure. I suppose you're visiting students from abroad, eh?
Yes.
Thought so. Well then, I hope you enjoy your stay. And welcome to the centre of the world, Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
Alright. 18 February, 9:21 a.m. British Supreme Court Lord Chief Justice's office. Alright, before that, for those who wanted to start playing this game, do know this is a bit of a spoiler alert because and a bit of blind playthroughs, I think. Sorry. I mean, what I mean to say is, a bit This is going to be a bit of spoiler alerts, a lot. And I might be saying a lot of swearings on this stream. But anyways, let's continue. What an incredible place! It's so imposing. It's almost suffocating. This place is breathtaking. It looks like a fortress. There are some stone buildings like this in Japan now, of course, but they've only been built in the few short decades since we opened our borders to the outside world. Wait, is this the tower? Tower of Love? Is this the Big Ben? Did they put the office in the Big Ben? An authentic example like this has quite a different impact, wouldn't you agree? A far cry for the wood and paper most of our buildings are constructed from. It's certainly unfamiliar. But I think there's more to the difference than just construction material. What is this place again? Okay, so far I have an armband. These are the scales of justice. They are a symbol of defense, aren't they? Yes, that's right. The scales are the symbol of fairness to show they are all treated equally in the eye of the law. And they are a warning to those who enter the courtroom without an impartial mind. But if they are the mark of defense, it would be more auspicious if they were weighing more heavily than on the not guilty side. Very impartial, I'm sure. Alright. Yeah, this is supposed to be Asogi's. The lawyer's name is embroidered on his inside. Look, Kazumi Asogi. This was his plan. He had his heart set on his studies in Great Britain. I'm sure he would have found the truth he longed for here. But he lost his life before he had the chance to see the place. Such strong sense of physical entrance when I look at this unreal. Okay. This is the Lord Chief Justice's office, Naruhodou-san, in the Supreme Court of Great Britain. You mean this place is inside the Big Ben? The Lord Chief Justice. I hope I'm wrong because this one looks like the Big Ben inside. We had instructions to report here at this time. If circumstances were different, we were supposed to let the Lord Chief Justice know that we had arrived in Japan. But Kazuma can't. No, since we are here in different capacity. As an envoys to report the news of Kazuma's son's death. Yes! And having delivered his or her message, an envoy's duty is done. So, we have to return to Japan. If we want to remain here in Great Britain, I have to take Kazuma's place as the law student selected for the study tour. Yes, which means we need to meet the requisite the qualification as a lawyer, which is what I've been studying for. Here in Great Britain, it's the Lord Chief Justice who appointed the lawyers. So that the second reason why we're here to have you officially recognized as a lawyer. It's the only way that we'll be able to remain here in London. I hope I'm up to scratch. Good morning. Sorry to keep you waiting. Whoa! Oh, so he's the... wait. Domestic gun... Wait, let me try to remember this. How to say... Hold on. I trust you aren't too exhausted after your long voyage from Japan. It seems I'm 1 hour, 12 minutes and 47 seconds late. My apologies. Wait, you wait that long? Wait, You're supposed to be 8? Oh, no, don't mention it. We are never happier than we are standing around with nothing much to do. How fortunate. So, introductions. I am Mel Strongheart, Lord Chief Justice of the British Empire. Oh, Maelstrom. I think? Maelstrom. You know what? I'm not gonna. And I feel a little mouse under an elephant's foot. Come on, Mr. Arnold, don't be a mouse. Oh, it's another day, dear Miss. Lord Chief Justice. I'm real scared of an order from the Empire of Japan. Well, Mr. Naruhodou. Welcome to London, the capital of our glorious British Empire. Yes, thank you. Okay. Well, I just need to talk to this London. So, what are your impressions of our capital so far? How do you like London? Help. I've been so nervous ever since I got here. I can't remember a single thing about the city. This city is splendid, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodou? Oh. We had a wonderful view with some London street carriage on the way here from the station. Everything's so impressive and grand. I must say I'm almost lost for words. I'm glad to hear you like it. The city boasts tramways, pipewaters, and gas, even cable supply is electricity. We spearhead every revolutionary new technology in the world. Every visitor to London is astounded. Oh yes, astounding is the word. Thanks for saving me, Mrs. Sophie-san. And everyone seems so jolly and full of vigor. Yes, there's much excitement about the upcoming great exhibition we will be hosting here in London. Great exhibition? Cultural and technological achievements from around the globe are to be exhibited here in our great city. It will be a great spectacle of its kind in history, and will make Paris World's Fair look like a toy shop. Gosh, I can hardly imagine how magnificent it's going to be. Yeah! The Great Britain capital city is nothing but magnificent. London is the center of the modern world. Even you do say so yourself. That's a nice timing of the flock of pigeons there. The sun will never set on our great empire. Perhaps it is fate that in these progressive times we welcome visitors from the land of the rising sun. Okay, law student. Lord Chief Justice, I think you were expecting a student of law for this study tour, weren't you? Absolutely. Mr. Kazuma Asogi, my memory serves. That's right. The British government has already been telegraphing a fully bound situation. I understand the young man lost his life aboard the steamship, bound for our shores. Fascinating. The news reached him before we even arrived. It's been a year. Hello. My country now truly extends its deepest condolences to you. Oh, thank you. And to you, honor this appointment specifically to inform me of the news. Yes. We are here in capacity of envoys from Japan to report the sadness in person. They tell me you Japanese are a people of protocol and courtesy, and I see that's true. And it is with some regrets that I must inform you that the death of the young lawyer means this study tour arrangement can no longer proceed. If you would just hear us out, long strong heart. What do you have to say, madam? It's about the study tour. Mr. Naruhodou here would like to make a proposal. Would he now? Well, Mr. Naruhodou, this is it then, the moment of truth. Yeah, continuing the study tour. The thing is, Lord I was wondering if perhaps you would consider allowing the study tour to go ahead. Don't misunderstand me. Richard, I'd really like to see the tour go ahead, but without a lawyer from your country, there's nothing to be done. Well, in that case, what if there was someone else, another lawyer from Japan, I mean? Like me? Is there something I don't know? Only a single lawyer was invited to Great Britain from your country, and that was Mr. Asoli. At least that what I've been learning to understand. The thing is, oh shit, this really isn't going well at all. I can't just seem to find the right words to say to this man. Mr. Naruhodou, I could ruin things if they are not careful. What I'm gonna say? If there's someone else here to get back who could be described as lawyer, it's... Actually, there's no one else. It's Mr. Susato. It's me! I don't really understand this. It's me, I can do it. Is that so? I mean, I don't actually have qualifications as such, but no qualifications you say, and yet you still claim to be a lawyer. I have acted as a lawyer in court before. Only once it happened and I won, and I had customers help me, and I was excused by glossing over the details. I've been spending every spare moment on the journey here to Great Britain to study and learn all about the British law and court proceedings while I was on board the SS Boya. The voyage from Japan is some 50 days, I believe, not with what you might call a full education. To become a qualified lawyer here in Britain, not only do you need a university degree in law, you must also complete several years of training. I realize it's far too short for a period of time, but I can't just go back to Japan. Kazuma-san, Mr. Asori's journey has only just begun. Coming here told me this study tour was all he thought about. I have to carry on and do everything he planned to do. I know it must sound like I have an overly inflated opinion of myself, but I won't do anything to prove that I have of what it takes. Any test you care to send me. Just one chance, that's all. Please. 31 seconds. Sorry? Your opening statement there, Mr. Naruhodou, it was 31 seconds long. Not too brief, not too protected. A perfect judge appears, he said, which is a skill that would stand you in good stead as a lawyer. Oh, thanks. So, you're willing to put those words to trial, aren't you? Well, I'm all for entertainment. Huh? But let me ask you one thing for certain. Yes. You say you intend to do everything Mr. Asori planned to do. Are you firmly set on that? Well, yes, that's my intention. I see. Am I imagining things, or did his expression just alter the fraction? They're all the same. Very well. You have your wish, I give you a chance. A test to become a specially certified lawyer. Whether you pass or fail is entirely down to you. Really? I mean, really? Okay, we got... So, what form will the test take exactly? Tell me, Mr. Naruhodou, what do you consider the role of a lawyer to be? Well, defending people, of course. Well said. So, let's have you defend someone. Huh? Wait. Okay, so they're gonna start tomorrow, then we can... Your timing is perfect. Your timing is perfect. In fact, there's an app trial about to begin late. What? trial already? Wait, we're not doing a tutorial case right now, right? Okay, so what? No advocate has been appointed for defense as yet, so this will be welcome news. Today, straight away, if you manage to secure a verdict of not guilty, you have passed my test. What could be simpler? How do I get myself into these situations? Well, could I ask, what sort of trial is it, Lord Strongheart? Yes, good question. I remember. It's a murder trial. Murder? An extreme simple case, I understand. You can't really lose. Simple? That's easy to say. But I should mention just in case. If the defendant is found guilty, he will of course be sentenced to a capital punishment. Capital punishment? He'll be put to death. Here in Great Britain, murderers are sent to the gallows without exception. Presumably you read that much in your short C-based introduction to British law. We can't possibly agree to such a test. I mean, we will be toying with a man's life. I am the Lord Chief Justice, and I've decided it's acceptable. You can't do that, can you? Yes. Look at the French, do you? There's no need to overcomplicate things. All you have to do is ensure that you don't lose. So the defendant may live or die depending on how well I perform the court. If I lose, he'll be hanged. Oh, hanged. Oh, I thought you meant gallows is the guillotine, but sorry about it. Okay, that's... Mr. Naruhodou, you come to me claiming to be a lawyer. If you want me to take you seriously, you need to prove you're willing to do a lawyer's job. And you say you intended to see through the will of your compatriot, Mr. Asoka. I would like to understand just how far you're willing to go in order to make that happen. It's testing my resolve. What's the matter? You've fallen silent. I'm sorry, but the time is pressing. The trial will begin shortly. I need an answer from you now. What is it? What's to be? What do I say? Do I read this test? Yeah, just do it. You know what? Alright then, if I have to give you a decision now, my answer is yes. Shit, I can't do this. I can't get the words out. 15 seconds. Your decision making needs work if you want to be a lawyer. That's too slow. So, it's as I suspected. It is it? Sorry. You have noble intentions but lack the resolve to see them through. The test is cancelled. Thank you for stopping by. Go and acquaint your ticket for passage back to the east tomorrow. The conversation is over. What? Yes, Lord Strongheart. Thank you for offering me a chance. Listen now, Naruhodou. I'm sorry, Miss Susato. But what could I do? It's alright. Understand. You do? It's not an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in circumstances, but resolve has absolutely nothing to do with it. What are you trying to say, ma'am? I think what Miss Susato means is that no matter how badly I like to be recognized as a lawyer and stay here in Great Britain, to risk another man's life by treating his one and only chance at trial so trivially would be utterly unforgivable, and I feel exactly the same way. I'm sure the defendant won't see the trial as a test, as some kind of experiment. A lawyer might fight for his clients in court day and after day, but for each and one of those clients, the particular day they stand in the dock may be the only chance they have to testified to prove their innocence. No, I was wrong. I'm not qualified to do that job yet. I'm sorry for wasting your precious time, Lord Chief Justice. Wait, Mr. Naruhodou. Oh, was there something else? It's approximately 20 minutes by carriage to the Old Bailey from here. If you leave immediately, you should still be in time. But I just said that I was quite serious in what I told you. The defendant in this case has literally no one to advocate for him. What? At this point, he can't hope to find someone to represent him. The trial will begin without defense. And if that happens, there's only one possible outcome. He will receive the most severe sentence the judge can pass down. But that's awful. But that is the truth. Why does it have to be like this? Please don't expect an answer to every question. The cold hard truth of the matter is that there's only one person now with a chance to save that scenario from a very miserable end. And that is you. I'm really his only hope. So, what do you say now, madam? What do you mean, Stokes? You said it wasn't an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances, and I agree. But in my estimation, it is purely and simply a matter of resolve. Oh. Our time is up here. I have a meeting to attend. I must leave in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So, venture into our great city and enjoy yourself. He's gone. The Old Bailey. If we're going to do this, Mr. Naruhodou, we must leave at once. Alright. So... Alright, so that means we just head to the Old Bailey. That means it must be the courthouse. 18 February 9:45 AM, the Old Bailey, defendant's antechamber. Oh, thank goodness we're in time. There's still 50 minutes until the trial begins. I never knew a horse-drawn carriage could go so fast. I thought my team were going to rather lose. Did you hear what I just said to the driver when we came aboard? Get us to our destination in 5 minutes, driver, and there's a guinea in before you. It's one of my favorite lines for Sherlock Holmes stories, and it worked quite perfectly. Except that I have to spend a guinea from your money. Ah. No, that's Osogi's. That's my money. That's my money. No, it's Osogi's, but you get the drift. Ah. I'm not sure why you're so pleased. I thought we were going to die. And we have to pay gold for the privilege. Well, at least we arrived here before the trial starts. Yes, I suppose that. There's that. Anyways, I don't understand it. The court clerk said the defendant should be here, but there's no sign of him at all. So this is the OB. In this room for the defendant's to wait is incorrect. Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodou? I'm feeling tense as well. This place gives me the same sense of foreboding that I remember from the Supreme Court in Japan. An oppressive air, almost as if there's building itself going to crush whoever is about to be sentenced. It feels like only yesterday that I was It feels like only yesterday that I was the one about to be crushed. Yes, wherever that man you're defending is, imagine he's feeling very alone at this moment. Oh wait. Alright. Top of the morning, the Madame Uh, that is this British accent? Okay, I'm trying to read as much as possible on this accent, so pardon him. Sorry, sorry if I'm being rude. So, what you doing following me here? Things are fairly spread, aren't they? Sorry? W- Would you look at those expressionless faces? From the East, aren't you? We're from Japan, yes? Ah, Japan, is it? Right, say no more. So, how much you need? No, we just here because... No need to explain, fella. I've been there myself. No need to explain, fella. I've been there myself, so I have. No place to go, nothing to eat, barely a penny to put the name, and all while in the strange faraway land. Well, actually, we haven't found a place to stay yet, no. I mean, we just arrived here, so... What? This clan, this grand. Let me start by giving Zuzi 2,000 guineas. Say nothing wrong. Really? No. 1,000 guineas? Please, Mr. Susato, you don't have to shout. 1,000 guineas is enough to build an entire mansion for the most prestigious area in Tokyo. What? Okay, I'll take that offer. There's nothing to be around. I'm very sure I sufficient fun to weather a rainy day. You see, I've been outvoted by a city London or 3 times over. Could that much rain ever fall in one day? Well, if it's so, we could possibly accept such a large sum of money. Oh, thank you. That hit me. Regardless. Ow, my eye. Don't get me wrong, fella. I'm not giving you no strings attached. I mean, want to do something. I've been wanting you to do something for me. Oh? To be honest, this is all a little embarrassing. The trial is about the baby, you see, is for me to be good self here. I've been a dog. So now, what I want you to do is come along with me and stand there beside me. Officially, you be my lawyer, but there's just a little detail now. Oh, well, the thing is, don't worry about a thing. All you have to do is stand up there next to me, nothing more. You don't need to say anything, just stand there. Otherwise, you see, the trial is going to start without me having any kind of representation at all. So it was true. The Lord Chief Justice wasn't just making it up. I'm terribly sorry to ask you, but does it mean you're the defendant in this trial? Blustering blazers! Do you see not who I am? Me, one of London's biggest names? No, sorry, we only just arrived in the city, see. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, guys. It was a bit rainy. It was raining here, so sorry. It's just okay. Let's resume. No, sorry, we only just arrived in the city, see? I see. I suppose it isn't altogether possible. Well, just next to Hyde Park, there's a center of London is another big park. Sorry, a park? What? It's called McGilded Park, full of blossoming flowers in the spring and singing birds and whatnot. Look me, I donated to the city, so I did, yeah. Entire park in the central London? A city of smiles, that's my vision for London. There's nothing Magnus McGilded would do for the city at its core for all people. McGilded. Magnus McGilded. That's amazing. I mean, really extraordinary. But now that the gold they say I'm a good for nothing criminal, me, Magnus McGilded. What is the matter with the police, London? I ask ya. Alright, don't pass out. Mr. Naruhodou, perhaps now will be a good time to introduce ourselves. The gentleman catches spirit. Good idea. Mr. McGilded, the thing is, we're actually here in London to study British law. We're law students on a study tour from Japan, you see. So, if you don't have a lawyer for the trial yet, and you'd be happy to put yourself in our hands, we love it. What was after you, damn idiot? I gave you 1,000 guineas to stand up there next to me, haven't I? Well, yes, but I wasn't really offering to just stand up there next to you. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Sorry? I know what you're thinking. This Chancellor is a fellow claiming to have more money than the Queen. But if that's true, why the police can he hire the finest lawyer in all England? Because he did. That's the explanation. Well... Yeah, I was wondering what's... You got it. Yes, exactly. What? Well, like you said, if you have all the money but you don't have anyone to represent you in court, there's no other logical conclusion that you're guilty of charge. Well, you call a spade in the East, so you do. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you made no offense. I still can't express myself in a very well English, you see. And I'm never sure what's acceptable to say and what isn't so. Is that so? Because you sound fool enough when you were telling me what a blackguard I must be. I'm terribly sorry. I can't say I blame you for taking it, fella. It is a little strange, to be honest. Why you don't have a lawyer? That would be the fault of the Reaper. Did he just say Reaper, like shooting at me? Aye, the Grim Reaper of the Bailey, Lord Van Zieks. He's the prosecutor. The prosecutor is the Grim Reaper? When Van Zieks stands for the prosecution, they accuse his sacrificial lamb. And to this day, in every single trial which he's been the prosecutor, the accused had been dealt with. What? So he reached the desperate situation, where there's no one willing to stand in defense against the felon at all. You could say he's a living legend of the Old Bailey. Goodness, Lord Van Zieks must be an exceptionally talented prosecutor then. Talented isn't the word that you're looking for. It's cursed. Cursed? What the? F? The defendant summoned and his counsel. Please make your way to the courtroom. The trial is about to begin. His counsel, that will be me. Oh, this time. Well then, fella, don't let me down. But I don't know anything about the case. I don't have any... Plus, I don't have anything. I only got an armband. Okay, let's say here, sorry. Oh, yeah. I'm just 52 years old. Magnus McGilded, the defendant in this case, probably about the philanthropist with a wonderful reputation of London. I'm to defend him. You haven't told me about what happened. Until you share your face here. I made my up my mind, so sorry? I decided to have to defend myself in there. How would that have worked? And then you made an event. I stood in love with you, you know? There's no accident I can show. This fate. So don't get cocky, please. I literally know nothing about the case or about this man who stands accused. In fact, the only thing I do know is that I can't just turn my back on him. Listen now, Hope. The man has no one. He will have to stand alone in that courtroom, armed with nothing to defend himself. Yes, something that Kazuma would never have allowed to happen. Counsel for the defense, what are you doing? If you are late for the start of the trial, you will lose your right to stand. With Mata, I'll be right there. Alright. It's happening today. My first try in the British court. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma, because I have no idea how I'm going to manage this. February, 10 a.m. The Old Bailey courtroom. So this is the highest court in Great Britain, the Old Bailey. The centuries of history in this place is palpable, isn't it? It's so different to the Supreme Court in Japan. It feels both imposing and serene at the same time. The atmosphere almost makes words redundant. Whatever the country, determining a person's guilt or innocence is always a solemn affair. May I say something now? Oh, yes, what? Your eyes look ready to pop up your head again. Why is it like... I know, but I just can't help it. Oh, here comes. Oh, good. The judge. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are here today to determine the guilt of innocence of Mr. Magnus McGilded. I am now called upon the counsel for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed. Van Zieks, the prosecution, is fully prepared. That must be the Reaper of the Bailey. He really does look fully prepared to dispatch his next poor victim to the underworld. Counsel for the defense, you appear to be Eastern. Do you speak English? Oh yes, of course, sir. He asked if the defense was ready, and I couldn't be further from ready if I tried. Close eyes, please. Nipponese. What? Nipponesis. They shrug you, your trepidation. They run wild, clinging to some phantom notion of the courage. The quintessence to the look of a sacrificial lamb. A cold shiver just ran down my spine, all the way to the tip of my toe. Now, Mr. McGilded, Yes, my lord. You stand accused of murder, a capital offense. You could be sent to the gallows if you found guilty. Are you sure you wish to entrust your defense to this foreigner? As I've always said, my lord, this is a grand thing to give an opportunity to the young. Even if the fellow is still from some little island of the Far East, it is not the British way to ignore the things to yourself and gives those less fortunate a fair chance. I like to think that this act of chivalry to do to the great British Empire proud. This is the reason what a fine gentleman London has to me. Did you hear that he donated 5,000 pounds to the gentleman the other day? Mother, please make me oh, that's what again? Mother, please make me go and play in the gilded park. It seems as though everyone in the Apothecary is from behind Mr. McGilded. That's definitely about news. And he certainly has a way with words. I'm surprised he couldn't convince anyone to defend him. Eloquently put Mr. McGilded, and most laudable statements. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm sure I need hardly remind you that you 6 members of the public have been selected for your portion. Are you ready to proceed? Except the guy who's playing with a knife. Put it down, please. Yes, my lord. If the task is set to rot at the gallows where they belong, I'm more than ready. The man and his lordship will say we should depose this post of rubbish from my natural room. And the criminal here will soon be wishing they never set eyes on me. Awful show. Oh, don't mind me, my dears. I'm just getting on my meeting. Must finish this meeting for my grandson. Ah, Mr. Otto, those people are the jurors. Yes, that's something we don't have in Japan yet. That's right. I've only ever read about it. But here in Great Britain, the court's final verdict depends on the opinions of these 6 jurors. The judge passes sentence according to the law, but the jurors determine it based on common sense. So the defendant is ultimately judged for 2 completely different point of views. But how exactly do jurors give their verdict? That I don't know, but I'm sure it will become clear as the trial progresses. Yes! Prosecutor Van Zieks. My lord. It's been a number of years since we've seen you in this courtroom. I thought you were renowned to fame. I'm known as the people of the infirmary rather than fame, I would say. But yes, 5 years ago has passed since I last spread my wings to this capacity. So what brings you back? Is there some change of circumstances on which the court should be aware? I leave that to your imagination. So Reaper has been out in action for 5 years. Why that we have to choose today of all the days to make a comeback? Don't lose out, Mr. Naruhodou. As you wish, sir. The court nevertheless welcomes your return. Now then, opposing statements, I think. A summary in this case, please. Certainly, my lord. As your lordship is aware, there is a case of overwhelming simplicity. There must be the only ones in here who are unaware. The incident took place on the lake 3 days past. The hour was some minutes of the time. The victim was a maker of building bricks, known as the community as Tri-Fired Mason. Sorry, tries fire. He was a very accomplished craftsman. The bricks he fired were said to be almost indestructible. Don't mind the puns anyway. It's just a nickname. The victim corpse was discovered in an omnibus in service of the streets of London at that time. The dagger has been thrust into the victim's abdomen and is believed to be the ultimate cause of death. Here is the autopsy report from the investigating medical officer at Scotland Yard. Thank you, counsel. I shall accept this and report as evidence. The autopsy report has been taken. Okay, so we got 2 of it. And 1 further item of evidence. The prosecution wishes to submit these as well. And these are... Good lord! Is that blood, counsel? Yes, my lord. Seized by a policeman who arrived at the scene. These gore-soaking gloves were taken from the hands of the accused where he was arrested. What? Mr. McGilded gloves has blood on them? Yes, I will accept them as evidence as well. How did I get into this shit? Okay, before that, let's... Fire Mason, male, age 54, brickmaker. Time of the cause of death: 15 February, 10 to 11 p.m. Stabbed once in the abdomen with a knife while journeying in an ambulance. Died due to internal hemorrhage resulting from the trauma. So stabbed one. Okay, I'll keep that. Blood. This is definitely blood, isn't it? Not the most pleasant sight of you now, because they are London. Well, nothing comes from them now. Oh, by the way, is Mr. McGilded the right hand? Yes, I believe so. Last time we could find his right hand. Let me hear his left hand. I think it's not really incriminating your leg. Yeah, but I don't see anything with that. Okay, back. I'm back into a corner before I even started. Continuing. According to the driver of the ambulance, there was only 2 passengers traveling inside his vehicle at the time. Only 2? Obviously, one of those passengers was the deceased brickmaker Mason. The other was the accused, Magnus McGilded. Well, rather damning circumstances to say at least. Defendant, what say you? Well, of course I have no recollection of such thing. Mr. McGilded, to be sure, I rode the omnibus that evening. But whenever I am in a carriage, I'm taking a fierce tidings and I will succumb to it. Are you claiming to be happy asleep? It's the motion of the carriage, my lord, lifting. So it is, and when I open my eyes again, was that this desperate sight before me, the body of a man I never laid eyes on before in my life. Now how seriously, the good-hearted sir wouldn't rush to cup of fellow bleeding from his stomach. I was about to start worrying about me now while I reached it out to give the man a hand. So the blood got onto the gloves then after the man had killed him. Unfortunately, that statement of the driver is the only legitimate. What? That's not all of that? There were multiple witnesses to the precise moment in which the brickmaker was fatally stabbed. Order! 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 When the killing took place, the only victim and the accused were inside the carriage, and there were witnesses in the crime. This is not just a case of compelling evidence. It's the nail in the coffin for the accused. Thank you, counsel. The circumstances of the crime has been made quite clear. I think we will hear testimony from these witnesses first of all. Your wish is my command. Bailiff, bring the witness in at once. Barons. Okay, now we got 3 witnesses and 2 witnesses. Your names and occupation. My name is Aaron called me Pepper. Wow, this place is cold. I drive an omnibus to the East End. Will's family. I'm a banker. Banker in the city. My name is Frost. Lady Frost. I make has for gentlemen, but I prefer ladies first. Let's begin the confirmation. 3 days ago, at a short time after 10 o'clock in the evening, all you of you present were in an omnibus and witnessed the aforementioned incident. Is that correct? Yes, sir. Quite right. Yes, sir, that's right, sir. Very well then, let's proceed with your formal testimony, please. Each of you will tell the court precisely what you saw. It was the last bus of the evening, so I have a few customers. I remember. Oh. The victim and the man accused of killing him were sat next to each other inside the bus. Then out in the road, the accused just reached over and plunged a knife right into his guts. That's right, he stabbed him. I screamed, I did. Couldn't help it. As soon as I heard a scream, I stopped my bus. Look at my whip! Sure! Yeah! And then I saw that too. Ambiguous testimony, see? Exactly, my lord. These men witnessed the incident in the omnibus with their own eyes. I'd like to ask a question if I may. Yes, counsel. Well, this testimony makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Why not? Well, the incident took place inside a moving carriage, didn't it? As the evidence collected from the outside, yes. Well, in that case, how could those 2 witnesses have probably seen what happened? There's no way they could have seen the inside of the moving carriage. What? How could I read the civilization to the eastern island nation was a good century behind you here in London yourself. Are you so ignorant about our omnibus? Huh? Tell me, my nipperness is have you ever traveled in an omnibus? Well, no, I just came here. We only arrived in London this morning. No matter. I've arranged for us to see for ourselves the actual scene of the crime, that is. Wait, what? Do you mean the actual scene? Did you break that thing? A carriage is this designed to be moved after all. Presumably you answered that much. Yes. The omnibuses in which this bloody crime took place is here today in this very building. Did they really bring that thing along? Yeah? Nani? Then the entire carriage? Bailiff, bring forth this stricken omnibus. Wow, they really brought that thing along. Oh, and did they split the thing? So that's an omnibus, the omnibus. I can't believe they could bring something so enormous in here. Great Britain's quarter are amazing. As you can see, omnibus is pulled by two horses and can carry up to 8 passengers. 4 passengers seated inside this in the enclosed cabin, and another 4 on the rooftop decks above. Every Londoner knows that the best view of the city's architecture and set art can be had on the top of the omnibus. And I should point out to our foreign guest that there is a skylight on the roof allowing a view of the interior from the seat above. Ah, the skylight. Oh! The penny dropped at last, I see. These 2 gentlemen were occupied the roof seat on the omnibus where the murder took place. That is how they came to witness the grim incident. Through the skylight. That makes perfect sense. Well, Counsel, this is a first. In all my years behind the bench, I never experienced the crime scene itself to be brought into the courtroom. There are numbers of important clues remaining in this carriage, my lord. I would like to submit the omnibus itself as evidence. That is the prosecution's wish. Very well, I see no reason why not. The omnibus is hereby formally accepted as evidence. The omnibus has been accepted. Well, I need to see you later. I can't believe it. The entire scene of crime, the entire crime scene is entered as evidence. Yes, Great Britain is simply extraordinary. I could help myself a lot by giving the omnibus a thorough examination scene is here. Let us continue with the proceeding at your cross-examination counsel. Yeah, just before that, let's have a look at this thing. Oh, sorry. Okay. So this is the roof of the deck of the omnibus. Oh, you must have one of review at the London Station Party. So people sit all the way up on the bill in winter nights with the covers, and they have to pay money to do so. Ugh. I can't imagine how cold it is, but that just made me think of something horrible. Can you imagine being dragged around the city in the freezing cold as punishment? Perhaps that's the real price you pay to stay out late. Okay. Well, we can see the window, huh? You can certainly see the inside carriage door is opening for sure. Yes, and there's a lamp in the enclosed cabin. So I'm sure the witness will be able to see quite clearly. That's not a good for us. So this is wait, let's see this one. Sorry. Can we open this? You know. wait. Fuck you. Phoenix Wright Omnibus. Are you serious? I can't say that. God damn it, I want to hear the quote. Baker Street's offer, City of London's. Nope. Omnibus. Job Masters London hit office. Oh, let's open the dash again. The scene of the murder. London notice. That's the poster of the great exhibition due to start 6 months from now. There's a lot of focus being drawn to the Crystal Tower, the centerpiece of the forest. Oh, the Crystal Tower. It's under construction already, I believe. People all over London must be fizzing with excitement at the prospect of the site. Ah, the poster for the great exhibition that's due to start in 6 months from now. That's a lot of focus being drawn in Crystal Tower, centerpiece of whole exposition. Oh, the Crystal Tower is under construction already. People all around them must be fizzing with excitement at the prospect of such grand event. Okay, I see. Largely skylight, isn't it? Yes, quite enough for the good view. And there doesn't appear to be a handle or catch and description, so I suppose it can't be opened from inside. Yeah, I don't think I can open from here. That looks as soaked into the seat. The victims, obviously. Yes, and it seems the seat will be visible from the roof deck. Would they really stab somebody in full view of the other passengers like that? Well, it was after dark, and there was a lamp on it here, so perhaps the culprit couldn't see anything outside the skylight. Whichever way you look at it, it does seem like a planned attack. Okay, this can do the windows. This is where Miss Gilda had seated at. This seat looks reasonably soft. It's actually rather hard way to sit. And only just wide enough for two gentlemen to sit side by side, really. Of course, an English gentlewoman would dress in such finery. It would be quite impossible for her to climb up to the roof deck, so she would have been seated here. A woman in kimono would have the same problem. Women's clothes are very impractical, aren't they? Oh, wait. I forgot to see something. Ah, they go back here again. What about this one here? The one with the handle. This seat has a handle, it seems. Oh. I guess this must be where they put the luggage in storage or something. This looks like all sort of equipment that might be needed to keep an omnibus running. Feeding tubs, tools and repairs, wheel, blanket, horseshoes, tools. Those a storage compartment for the coachman to keep his things in scene. There doesn't seem to be any space for passengers to store their luggage out this way. Oh. I don't imagine they would be very convenient for the purpose anyway. Well, okay. Guess not. This must be the lamp up here they mentioned. Ah, that no. Okay, I think I'm done for now. Look, London. So this is the. Yeah, let's see this one. I'm seeing Phoenix Wright Omnibus. What the hell? Capcom? Really now? Okay. Are you done yet? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Let's proceed. Tokyo. Hurry, don't expect this Nipponese straight to understand the intricacity of the British court's cross-examination rights. Alright, my first cross-examination in the British court. Focus, Bruce. Focus. Alright. I don't get to see much of the evidence. I can just simply press so. Let's try to ask everybody.
Hold it!
Yes, I think that it was sometime after 10, wasn't it?
Oh yes, that's right, sir. Yes, that was so cold it was, sir. Freezing, in fact. Everyone here is freezing for no reason.
What?
After event, don't worry.
And you had 4 passengers on board at the time, is that correct?
Yes, that's right. Not traveling the same part of the bus, of course. No.
And there were no passengers of all the passengers where the incident took place. No one alive, for example.
You're quite right. Yes, sir. No other passengers like that. None.
So nobody fled to the scene of crime.
I have to say, the boss is insisting on running. He does every evening. The lot plus on that day. I do wonder sometimes if altogether went wrong. Yes, sorry, sir.
What do you mean by that?
Well, what be so cold and empty and only making 20 pences on the run, you see? Yes, I spent that much at the pub on the way home just trying to walk up.
The victim?
Hold it!
And you saw them through the skylight of the carriage. That's right. When you sit up at the top of the deck, the window's right there on your feet. There was a lamp on inside, so I had a pretty good view. The two of them were wearing hats, and I couldn't exactly make out their faces. But there are not a shred of doubt in my mind that it was McGilded. How can you be so sure? Well, how can I put it polite? McGilded is a gentleman of rather small stature. I couldn't have mistaken it for anyone else. But let's not forget when the vehicle came to a halt, the only people were inside the enclosed cabin were the deceased Mr. Mason and Mr. Gilded. There's no room for doubt here. I really wish there was. Then, out of the blue, that kid just reached over and punched a nightmare right in his gut.
Hold it!
You actually saw the exact moment happen, didn't you? I just justify, are you deaf? Or are you very dinkum? Or are very dinkum hardworking city bankers not only considered trustworthy these days? Oh, no, I didn't mean that. This is no good. I really got this back up. Perhaps you could just tell us what you saw earlier?
My lord. Huh? You're number 3. What's the meaning of this?
My mind is made up, my lord. Completely utterly made up. Made up of what? I don't like the stinking rich never had. They're always up to something other than they shouldn't be every one president. And that is the little luck from this man is no exception. Well, he can't fool me. What is... Oh. There's no point in wasting time listening to any more of this. This is my opinion on the matter.
Ordered! That is besides what I'm about to say. As the foreman of the jury, it's my duty to set a good example in my fellow Jews. Yes, goodness. Creep.
What the f... What's happening here? Let me see. Ah, yes. It seems that's how the members of the jury give their verdicts. With fire...
Burn, everyone!
Ah, yes. Why is someone innocent and black not good off? As the 6 members of the jury make up for their minds about the case, one by one, they each cast a ball of fire into the gray scale as we saw moments ago. So if the normal scales fall completely to the black side, doesn't mean we fail. Let's do our best to make sure that doesn't happen. Now I'm even more worried than I was before.
Very well, the court acknowledged the changes in the jury's stance. Counsel the defense, please continue your cross-examination.
This is a nightmare. Okay.
Hold it!
He stabbed you, you say, and you were sitting up on the roof deck, you were to... Yes, that's right, sir. I was up in the roof seat. I remember seeing the little gent sitting next to the fellow that was stabbed. I've been thinking about the new hat design, so you see, I was gazing absent-mindedly around. But then I happened to look down through the skylight. He was sticking right out his belly, that huge great knife.
A grim sight indeed.
That didn't help me out. The jury looks like they're even more confused than they were before. And the lady's more like a reporter trying to write that. Miss Gilded is guilty. If only we had some of his counter that are suspicious.
Mr. First.
Oh, yes, sir.
Is this the knife you saw?
Oh, good grief, yes, that's it. You're very well, sir. Is that?
Yes, Captain. This is the blade one that was driven to the victim's belly like a stick through the heart. That is the blade of considerable size, Counsel. It is. And further, the scabbard is laser prominent with a certain initial. The letter M, which seems the only. Oh, god damn it. Please, no. Fuck. And for Magnus, perhaps, or McGilded, perhaps. Take your pick. It seems this particular big name in London made a magnificent mistake.
Objection!
What? But there are M's everywhere. Like, yes.
Objection!
This blade is far too extravagant for poor Brick because to have all. Even if he does, he only has to bring a hammer, you idiot. This weapon of murder almost certainly belongs to the keeps. Not conclusive, but certainly compelling, Counsel. Good try.
My lord, if you forgive the interruption.
Juror number 2. Go on.
Mr. McGilded is a pillar of society and a gentleman's word should be circumvented. However, those of us in service must know which must have said the hard truth. Wait, what are you about to dispose of the rubbish? We're gonna lose, aren't we? I'm gonna lose this, right? Considering the fact that I'm seeing right now, I think we have to press everything because I don't have much evidence, and I think we're gonna lose. I don't wish to cause offense, but I do like to eradicate all traces of filth and grim. Hold it! I have the painstaking type. I will write to the attorney Scudder and cross-reference of all facts. As such, I am now possessed to draw the only logical conclusion. Miss McGilded is guilty. The end. Not again! That's 4 hours since you proposed a guilty verdict. There's only what to be left. We had it. Every time I press the witness for more information, I just make the situation worse. Nevertheless, more than anything, at the moment is more information still very much in doubt. I suppose I just have to keep pressing the witness, knowing that more sparks may well fly. What's it? We give up hope that we uncover something that will give us a way to fight back, but alright, I'll keep trying. I can't give up. I just need to keep calm and listen to what the witness is stating. Oh dear, I'm really not gonna like this part, but this is going to F me off. Okay. Before I do anything, I need to check something first. The knife. Oh, great. As hard as the shape, isn't it? Are you alright? Oh, sorry, yes. I just don't really like blade. Oh, don't you see like there's a man with large katana slinging it? That's not a blade, that's a Kazuma's sword. Anyways, there's no sense in delaying. Let's see what the blade looks like. Yikes. look at. Oh, but it sure is blood. The victims. An Englishman's blood look like a Japanese man's blood. Did you think you? Sorry, we only just arrived here in Great Britain. I'm finding it a little hard to just. Yes, I understand. Okay. You see? Oh dear, there's the initial they mentioned. And on the hand, I'm Mr. Magnus McGilded. And it's beautiful. It must be very shooting. What is it? Look at this hand. It could be a W. It could change everything. And W, yes, this was one of those, tournament case, I'm sure. I'm afraid I don't know how. I wasn't sure if it was like the same man. Oh, well, that idea was squash. Yeah, if you say I can't do this shit. Okay, it's nothing I can do. I think we're fearless.
Hold it!
What exactly do you see?
Oh, so that would be the messenger, sir. Yes, collapse on the floorboards.
And by passenger, obviously you're referring to the victim, Mr. Mason, the brickmaker.
And then the other passenger had the knife in his hand like this.
By the other passengers, obviously you're referring to the accused, Mr. Magnus McGilded.
And then he plunged down like this, stabbing the other man by the belly.
What?
My lord, I wish to speak.
Yes, you are number 5. Do I take you to?
As the matter of the London Guild of Coachmen, the idea of the murder being committed in one of the city's carriages ought to be abhorrent. It would be right if they make a decision before hearing all the facts, though I say to myself. Well, I've heard enough. The horse has bolted as it says.
No, wait, please, just keep an open mind and look at.
Give up, Silver, the finish is like. Screw you!
Rebel is a long-standing Runaway guild, and I trust what the man says.
Oh, thank you, sir. You do kind, sir.
This is too unkind, sir. Which now means that the fight you is good to come in. Madam Jew number 6.
Yes, dear. What can I do for you?
You have heard the testimonies of the witnesses of this. Wait, that's not the right one.
Oh, yes, I certainly have. Still got my hearing, you know.
Rita, why are you yet to pronounce the lead?
Well, dear, the thing is, I'm still a creature of having me. I always go to the park around that time of day and sit on a nice bench and get on my knee. There's a lovely little park just near where I live. McGilded Park is called. The gentleman donated the city, you know, to put a smile on the Londoner's face, he said. I can't imagine such fine young gentleman would have him to take another man's life.
Waiting for things, please, sir.
That's right, a man like you will stab someone.
Surely. Mother, maybe go to the public library later and borrow some more books. How many Londoners' lives with their head in their cloud do you people not know? What kind of man Magnus McGilded really is? What kind of man he is? The philanthropist Magnus McGilded has enough wealth to purchase the entire city he claimed to value so high. But where did all this wealth come from? Your client is shy, sir, and one with a very dark sister.
What? Stone to crows!
McGilded lends money to exterminate the rate of interest so his victim had no hope of repaying. When they default, they take possession of everything they own. These are vaulted and preys on the victim.
I never heard of that before.
You're not to this happen. insulted you. I'm sure, ma'am. So yes. Has this thought not crossed your mind? Would a man working nothing by London entirely not have a carriage of his own? Oh shit. What possibility could this man have to make good use of a public omnibus service? You're not saying that the victim, Lord Van has next to nothing in his name save the considerable financial liability. You come to no surprise that his creditor was accused McGilded. But let it also know that the very day Mr. Mason was killed was the final repayment day for his debt.
Good gracious!
Brickman was he had lost his house. He is not ashamed to repay his debt. And yet, his pitiful soul had the last thing he wanted to come in his life. By the merciless philanthropist pretender Magnus McGilded. I don't believe it.
Hold it!
If I may add something quickly, Mr. Susato, you claim that the big man has been lent money by the other. Well, where's the evidence to support your claim?
Hold on. Where do you get where do you get the wine and yes. Time for a drink. Pray forgive this. Pray forgive that this caused us this sorry. Pray forgive that this courtesy of filling my hallowed chalice in the call of the law.
Oh, there it is! Lord Van Zieks' hallowed chalice!
How can this be considered acceptable? Why can't I bring the drink along here? Hello? But if I find myself in an unexpected humor, I heard ladies from the Far East show great courage, but I didn't expect to experience it myself.
As Jude, the assistant of defense, I am simply doing my job.
What a pity that you would display a courage in the same vein. This is a debtor's ledger because all money is loaned by the accused. You will find the victim's name clearly recorded inside.
Oh.
Allow me to present this ledger as evidence. Pray forgive this courtesy of raising my challenge in a toast to the enigma is at the same time. A marvelous job, counsel. I will gladly accept this evidence. By any chance, can you give me a drink? No, sir. You still need a drink for the verdict. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Oh yes, 20 guineas. The victim owed a considerable sum. What?
This portfolio must be contained all sound secrets in London gentry. Oh dear, do you really think we should all look inside? Well, it's not as though we know any London gentry personality, apart of our great detective friend here. Actually, I want... Well, let's see what we find. Gosh, it's crammed full of gentlemen's names, isn't it? Well, I suppose they're probably not all gentlemen. After all, not everyone in this country is well off. Goodness, what is it? Look at this. Do you see him here? Bruce Fab. Oh, this. Chili means something to me. Is that something? Bruce Fab. The witness is testifying. Oh yes, I thought the banker. Why is his name in here? Ah, he bore 20 guineas, did he? And look, the repayment date is fast approaching. It's possible that this is just a coincidence, of course, but this could be very useful information.
Okay, so we got a new information. And the accused made quite certain he had ample recompense. Sorry.
Well, it would seem I had a wool pull over my face.
Great, Madam, that's a modus operandi of the accused.
And was such a great thing to puzzle, a scoundrel.
No, ma'am, please don't do it.
Still,
Maybe it's all for the best. No, wait, ma'am, stop. Let's think about this a little more before. I don't stand for nonsense. Chef, we lost.
Yep, case closed. You're guilty.
Shit. That was it. The last juror's decision. According to this encyclopedia of the British law, when all members of the jury have concluded the defendant is guilty, court proceedings are suspended and the pressing judge will deliver the final verdict and sentence. That's what it says. The final verdict. It's over then. Tell me something I don't know. Oh! There's a footnote though. Footnote. However, the defense...
All 6 members of the jury are not in this case.
Allow me to convey my respect for your swift and righteous decision.
According to the laws of the country, I will now conclude the trial. I deliver my final verdict. I trust there are no objections.
Miss Susato, just tell me one thing. Yes, you were in the middle of saying something before. Those who don't young encyclopedia of British law, however, the defense is saying next, please. Oh, yes, of course. One moment. When all members of the jury have concluded the defense is guilty. All proceedings are suspended and the pressing judge will deliver the final. Just take to the last line. Footnote say, however, the defense has the right to demand a summation examination of the jurors at this point. Summation examination.
Objection!
A summation examination. From which century has that tome you have been resurrected? Huh? Judging from my name, I would say the book is at least 50 years old. And in modern text, all British law will give such an antiquated position a method. It's a rather long forgotten and exotic long practice. So you're out your luck. Oh. What even is this, Mr. So-called summation examination? Oh, a moment. I can't believe he can hear us from here. Yes, you were reading out loud so I just entertain you. You will demand the right to a procedure before you even answer what is entailed. Typical nippernesses. Alright, Mr. I think I understand. I see that understand the procedure, you were able to appeal to the members of the jury. To do what exactly? Appeal to them to change their leaning and reserve their decision. And it says here, if it succeeds, the proceeding of trial must be resumed. Make them reverse their decision.
Yes, and time goes by, but barristers will use a summation examination to attempt to influence the jury's decision. But that procedure becomes something of a formality with no practical benefit really, so it rather felt out of use. I wonder why. Because it was devoid of purpose. Changing just one member of the jury's mind would be hard enough, let me see. Except, no self-respecting defense barrister would even assert his right to try in this day and age.
Still, I don't see any method of procedure actually being formally revoked.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that although it may be antique and largely forgotten, years old, though it isn't yet extinct. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodou? A summation examination, our last possible option. We assert our rights to carry out the decision immediately. I say assert our right. We have no option, so the defense wishes to assert the right towards summation examination, my lord.
Objection!
London is the capital of the most powerful nation on earth. We have a duty to the world to exemplify the very highest standard of judicial procedures. Summation examination remain present that should remain present.
Objection!
But if it's for our rights, I believe it could prove vital in this trial.
The defense petition is perfectly valid. The court will proceed with the summation examinations.
This is madness.
Foreman, are you and the remaining of the jury ready? Well, I'm not, there was no right. Then in this letter I received, you see,
All members of the jury must explain on what ground they have reached their decision in.
on what grounds?
You must all justify your decision, explain why you believe the defendant to be guilty.
Well, my lord, you're putting us on the spot.
This is most impeccable. No man show us made this before. Yeah, whatever. I don't really hold about this just being locked or not. That seems to have thrown the jurors off. Yeah, it seems none of them have experienced this before. Alright then, the summation examination, a defense procedure no practicing lawyer has attempted for years, is it? Well, just me. It might be the opportunity we look for to turn this thing around.
So be it. Then, ladies and gentlemen jury, the court hereby calls upon you to state the grounds on which you find the defendant Magnus McGilded guilty of this most cases.
Alright. Judical. The jurors' contentions. Okay. Findings.
There was no one else in this carriage at the time, so it had to be him.
I trusted the driver. He had excellent memory, it seems. 4 passengers with fare totaling 20 pences. He stuck the gem next to him just like this. Brazen, and I might say absolute brazen. You're a die. Please point that knife away from me, sir. I have simply typed and collated all the statements made thus far and drawn the logical conclusion.
You can justify that. Yes, it's Alamo. We haven't raised the price above 4 pence for years.
The standard stamp the man for on the floor. It begs this belief. I'm starting to wish I hadn't pushed this for now. Some of the jurors doesn't seem to have one form argument, does it? Well, let's see what we can do. We just need to get 6 people to change the game. I have to throw everything I can at with some persuasive language. Just a moment, Miss Oliver. According to my book, that's not quite how it works. Oh? I thought I was going to have to throw their icy mind with some heartwarming retro the other defender. Retroing about the defender. Oh, do you know that? Like some begging and what not. Unfortunately, once the jurors have decided the defendant is guilty, they are unlikely to heed anything the defense says. But then, they reach their conclusion by their own reasoning. You see, your plea, this would sound like excuse. In fact, this could recall on you. The more you try to persuade it, the more entranced they may be. Then what am I supposed to do? Oh dear, I'm just signing what I read about British law, Mr. Right, I'm sorry. Do you have any ideas how to make this work? Well, from what I can understand, the key to this procedure is using the jurors' own words to make their argument. What do you mean? Well, the 6 members of the jury are randomly selected in the public. They may be appearing present to the united front, but the truth is, they are complete strangers who will just happen to find themselves here in the party together. And that's the way to break them down, you mean? Yes, exactly. We must listen very carefully to what each member of the jury says, and see if we can identify any contradicting statements. If we can,
We must contrast the statements and pit their corresponding jurors against each other. I see, so it's contradictional in what two or more jurors say than we're looking for. In a way, then, this is similar to regular cross-examination. Oh, yes, I suppose you're right. Finding contradiction in their statement and pit their jurors against one another to break them down. Alright, I might be able to pull this off. No, that's not right. Oh, ow! I have to pull this out. Ow, my cheeks.
Can we start the proceeding, consuls? I know you don't want to slap your cheeks, but we need to hurry up. I need to pass the verdict. I will ask you to take the stand for it. I expect a clear and concise rebuttal.
Yes, my lord. Ow, ow. The defense rebuttal. There was no one else. There had to be him. I trust the driver. He had accident. 4 passengers with fare total 20 pence. Wait. 4 passengers with fare total 20 pences. You can trust that we haven't raced. Okay, since this guy says he's raced, I say I pit. Wait, I want to make sure first.
Hold it!
But does he ability to recall he's taking the night really tells this trustworthy man? I managed all his lordship's cash affairs so particularly when it comes to account. I see. A simple penny can know the difference between life and death for 100. That's the same, can't it? My point is, a man whose mind has his figure is a man you can trust. Those of us in service who swear to this, as the backbench really needs any more polishing. So if the good driver says that he saw McGilded in the act, I can doubt it. The only task left to do is disposing the rubbish. Ah, wait. Of course, the other juror mentioned something about money, I think. Now would be a good time to listen carefully to the juror's statement. You notice impossibly what two different jurors are saying. I should expose it by pitting against each other. Yes, let's see again. Yeah, let's try juror number 2 and 5. Pit. No, pit. Like this. Juror number 2 and juror number 5.
Objection!
Those two statements clearly contradict each other.
You explain yourself, counsel.
Oh, sorry. I keep pressing that. Me? Oh dear, what have I said?
I swear to on silver blazing main and name. I have a first idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I got it right. This one. He says 20 pences. How the hell? There's 4 passengers. Should it be 16 then 20? According to the group's testimony we heard so far, there were 4 passengers on the omnibus in the night of question. And according to the coach, Mr. Bedford, he told 20 pences in fare. What wrote is that was precisely the type we put in front. And juror number 5 also told us the following. The fare of an omnibus is always 4 pences.
That is it. Fair and convenient single price. Just the way the London carriage should be operated.
But that doesn't add up to at all. In fact, it leaves a glaring contradiction in the facts.
Why, man? Why?
4 passengers paying 4 pences each. If you do the multiplication, it would be 16 pences. Exactly, as I said, it doesn't add up. The figures are different. By 4 pences, in fact, or precisely 1 person's fare.
1 person fare?
Yes, in other words, on the omnibus that night, it's distinctly possible there was another passenger we heard nothing about.
Rich. This is just right. The coachman of the guild are good honest men. 101. Trustworthy is our watchword.
The figures of few coachmen, those most certainly not have everyone
Ooh, where's it? It's a fancy. I beg your pardon?
Mr. Guildsmith, I think you ought to consider that if this trial were to end now, the news will surely spread all over London. The news that one of your coaches tried to hide the fact that he the nefarious crack characters right now.
Then how do I make so this miserable trial doesn't end him?
So, well, according to my book here, he simply launched the ball fight on the innocent side of the system.
No, Sister Coachman. We were all in agreement. Why do you have to go at? Wait till I get my hands on you, Peppo. This is all very irritating.
Begging your pardon, sir, I'm going to do the same.
What? Wait! For the love of Mark! Not you as well.
A penny can be the difference between a small and a tear after all. I simply can't trusting someone who doesn't follow my exact standards in finance matters.
Oh, really?
I, for one, think it's hope that we heard from witness again. As for you, Juror One, as the gentleman was wanted, put the sock in.
What? Hey, that's rude.
Oh, well done, my son, you did it. If you managed to change 2 modules of mine, I have forced to try to continue. 2 more, actually. There was something else that bothered me about a couple of last session. So I need to put 2 more in this website. Okay, so I need to put these 2.
Well, the scales of justice have shifted, but they still weigh heavier on the side of the guild. Council, you have to forget. Continue this operation again. I still can feel the fire on my left side.
Alright, okay. I changed my mind leaving to I should hear about the ship bookkeeper had to say. So, you've been the driver, but I stuck this chap back here.
This trial has continued so
Oops, sorry. So we just need to must be similar now. Is that perhaps what you were just thinking? How did you know? Well, I told the Liberty of doing some research in case you happen to find yourself in such a situation. Shall I read it for what I found? It's a little long, I'm afraid. Not right now. Get off it here. No, I need to work on quick trust. How did you know? Well, that's all I've had to. It's more admirable, Mr. Naruhodou. I know what I have to do. Let's listen to those sessions one more time. No, this guy. I stabbed this man.
Objection!
Oh yeah, I got it right. Well, I'll tell you seen this in the trailer, but those two statements are complete contradiction.
What? Explain yourself.
Counsel, what's it?
Oh dear me.
I was only needing a jump on my other half. What is all this claptrap? What does contradictory they will mean, I ask? We heard from more than one witness that we allegedly saw an actual moment the defender stabbed the victim. Now, out of curiosity, jury number 2.
Can't you see I'm busy? I'm trying to take down my
How would you say the defender stabbed the victim? What sort of motion it was? Ha! Want to test me, do you? It was like this, stuck the fellow next to him without even getting up, just like a grim banker said. Please put away that
Please put away that knife away from me. Yes, that was Mr. Fabulous this morning, but true? No, you're number 6. It's me. So what can I do for you, young man? You see the defenders that the victim of? Oh, well, you, as far as I understand it, it was like this. He stabbed the opponent after he collapsed on the floor. The coach was said. Now don't move. Take a look at these 2 jurors. He stuck the fellow next to me without even getting up. And she says he stabbed the poor man after he fell collapsed on the floor.
Well, I never, yeah. It's the totally different direction.
What? Ow! Bless my stitches, what a murder! What this tells us is that there's a strong possibility one of witnesses isn't telling the truth. Oh. But why? What the dickens would they lie? What the dickens would they lie? What the... At least they don't say what the deuce they do. I don't know yet, but what I want to know is that if the trial ends at the point we never find out, we may never know the real truth. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can you really let that happen in all good conscience? Lies, listen, oh dear me. I kind of bite people kind of nice. Yay! 3-3. The skills.
I don't believe it. Hold it, wait. Now hear this, my cousin. I warn you, you cannot listen to this man. Look at him, he's black disease. He's cured of some devils. He's the sorcerer using magic on us. Yes, black magic.
If I could use magic, do you really think I'd be putting myself through all this?
Awesome, Miss Doc James.
Me?
Exactly, is the problem.
What? These 2 witnesses have slightly different recollection even. What of it?
Okay, let's say that Sean, while this stuff the victim and this was set as an obvious, and this young Danny's son. And now let's say the victim falls on the floor and then the child stabbed him against him. And this all is something to do. Well, what to say it didn't happen?
Why are you calling that you, sir? I should take this knife from you. Why are you calling all you? Why I should take this minute to you? They're ready to kill each other right now.
What? What? Can't I just say you're out?
But could the foreman of jury be right? Two different motions of the same right?
No, other question, there's no way.
Unfortunately, Mr. Foreman.
I'm juror number 1, but what is it you doctors come up with?
What you're suggesting is impossible. It's out of question.
What are you talking about, man? How can you say that? You do realize I'm the only one doing my job. As a foreman of the jury, I am responsible to steer everyone in the right direction.
Well, you call me Danny. Well, you call someone Danny and a little hack you.
Okay, so where's your evidence, man? You want to say? I say 2 witnesses saw 2 different things. You say that's out of question, so missing.
Looks like the only way I'm going to investigate is to present evidence something can't dismiss. Something irrefuted the hard evidence. As you wish.
What? Seriously?
I give you the proof. It's on the question that the 2 witnesses saw before. Proven by the autopsy report.
Take that!
This is the victim's autopsy report. According to what's written here, Mr. Mason was stabbed in the throat only once.
Only once?
It's quite simple. The victim was stabbed precisely 1 time. Which means there's witnesses that can't possibly have seen happen 2 different times. I'm gonna get this now. Alrighty, I concede defeat. Wait, that means 4 jurors are now leading to a non-guilty? Johnny, Mr. Naruhodou. We won, yay! Nothing.
What are you playing, you tiny fool?
What? Shut your traps, sir. No one deceive me.
But we have become senses.
I say shut your trap. I know a liar when I see one. And like that lady's quote, I put a sock in it.
Why you?
And the champ haven't dared to cross these traps from my shop. I think this sharp blade has seared every last hair of here. Ew. By the way, is that wood clean? Please tell me, Isabel.
Well, in a quite remarkable turn of events, the defense summation examination has flipped the balance of the scale of justice. The jurors had now stood at 2 for guilty and 4 for not guilty. Accordingly, there's no longer a larger enough majority among the jury for me to adjudicate, and the trial must continue. I hereby ask the defense, prosecution, witnesses to return to their places, and I call upon you to continue pursuit of the truth. So, Lord Van Zieks, consider substance in the case of the prosecution, if you please. Before this, I need to take a drink. Those cold wine. That's nice. Oh! How did he? Is that glass chalice fragile? What heavens savor the rich aroma of the carmine contents of this hallowed chalice? Maybe see crash to crush it to dust. Pray forget the discourtesy. Lord Van Zieks? Is it calling here or is it just me? As you have pointed, Tom Bull-Dub said, the prosecution may not speak during the summation examination. So on the deadly silence and listen to the charade while I give them a fucking gold stamp. It seems I must overestimate the intent of the jury. It's not my fault. I tried my best. Well, no matter. It's nothing to look as a self-evident truth, it seems. And why else would we raise the court with our presence after all? So, let us proceed to the next round. Bring forth and witness once more. I am Van Zieks. Witnesses, I trust you hear the summation examination we had to endure. Oh, yes, sir, I did, sir. Of course I heard it. Oh, yes, sir, I heard it. You, sir, on the other hand, the coachman, I believe it's pepper. Yes, sir, my lord, sir. If the transpired in your previous testimony, you attempted to bail the presence of the passenger on the omnibus, you will be found guilty of perjury. You are advised to bear in mind that, sir. Oh, dear, dear. Oh, my dear, dear. Now, dear witnesses, I feel if I call you to testify before this court again, you will explain the various misgivings brought to our attention by the defense's summation examination. Okay. Where's misgiving? I only carried 4 messages that night. I swear to what? Well, one was told I had to pay 5 pences on the bus. He filled out something he did, and then I saw that blood-curdling sight was not too much. I tell you, I saw McGilded stabbing at that man. Everything I said stand before. Oh, yes, sir, he stabbed. Yes, he did. Yes.
I think I need to press these two first. Council makes sense for the Phantom is passenger conjures in the existence by my learned instant friend never exist. The confusion arises from the coaching slight little concatenate.
Grandpa, explain yourself. I'm sorry, Kill Master.
The guild's fare is 4 pencils across the board, you know that. Am I to understand that you will be overcharged our passengers by a penny affair?
It's so cold, and the last run of the day is always half empty.
You have been dishonest, Postman.
I'm sorry, I remember remembering it 5 months. Apologize.
You're a disgrace, Bravo, a disgrace. You're someone who should have brought dishonor to the entire guild. If I may, sir, I have to pay 10 pence on the bus just last week.
What?
4 passengers and 5 pence. And since each is just 20 pence. I've done the arithmetic 10 times already, it just can't make seems come out different. No, that's figures. Well, it seems one of the affirmative misgiving has already been explored. So, counsel for defense, your cross-examination, if you please. You already have the pleasure of track examination. I see you intended for the Apollo games. Absolutely. Alright, so we can't just talk to him about. So we just talk about the other one, the knife tape. I only carry the knife. Okay, I tell you, I saw this. Something. Hold it! I need to. So you saw the defendant stabbing the victim is made sick. That's what I said, isn't it? It was bothering me, that's what I said. For just a brief moment, he hesitated before answering the question. Anyway, there was only 2 of them until the carriage was there has been much talk of the 5th passenger, but as yet, 0 evidence. Then what are we waiting for? It's black and white, the man did it. Something about Mr. Pepper's assessment just jars with me. She could work out what it was.
Hold it!
Earlier, you testified that you saw the moment that the defendant was stabbed.
Oh yes, you said that I did.
You said the victim was on the floor and constructed the same. I speak real.
I suppose. I might have done that, yes. Put the cut before hospital.
What's that?
Well, I'm sure there were more standard. I would be rather in the hospital when I heard the script from the civil weekend.
Oh, I expect that was me, sir.
And when I told him yes, I saw that the gentleman from the night was sticking up the leader to it. That's right, the fellow holding the helmet was protagonist, man, yes.
So in short, you didn't see the moment the victim stabbed him.
I really thought I did, but what? Go on again, my head. No, I suppose I didn't actually see the person was stabbing.
Truth!
What? Hello?
Excuse me!
Excuse me. Did you have something to say about that, Mr. Fairplay? Hey, now you listen to me. I know what you're thinking. He didn't really see the exact moment the fellow was stabbed. What a chance of that. Did you say screw this? Are you asking me or telling me? He's getting flustered. I might be able to extract some new information from him if I answer him further. We have just happened to see the exact moment. Some days are like that. No chance. Well, it's a little hard to believe, certainly, unless you spend your time peeping through the skylight on the top of obvious that is. Peeping, I am a little respectable banker, and I know what I saw. I remember still see it as a barren day, but it's a good thing, so I don't mind telling you.
Thank Thank you, Mr. Fairplay.
Oh, excuse me, President Naruhodou.
If I were to ask you a supplement, the customer will first play a sticker about what you do, so...
Oh, I can do that, alright? I tell you how green was it. Do you think I forgot the sight of those blood-soaking hands at the butcher's step? Oh, there we go.
Objection!
Gotcha now. Blood-soaked hands? Well, I might admit the soak might be laying off the little tick, but anyways, that was definitely blood all over them. Both of them were covered in it. Well, I'm very sorry to disagree, Mr. Fairplay, but that's more a little peculiar. What? Here are the gloves worn by the defendant, Mr. Gilded, on the night in question. Yes, right? And there certainly does appear to be a sizable dark color stain there. But, as I'm sure you can clearly see, it's only on the right hand glove. Ow. Don't worry, it's fake diamonds. I can buy this in shop, Mr. Fairplay. Your customer is inconsistent. But, no, it can't be right. So you're the liar here then. That's right, you were quite curious about you was your hand. Stop waving your cane with it. Mr. Fairplay, if your last statement was a lie, it calls your entire testimony into question. You say you saw the moment the victim was dead. Is that really true?
Objection!
It was a simple mistake. You can't just step back accusing this man of lying. Yes, it wasn't more than close to one, but the fact remains. The victim's blood was on accused.
Objection!
No, Mr. Fairplay's category stated that he saw the blood all over one. Which means there's a strong possibility that this witness was really trying to mislead the court. What I see the very opposite. My words should be, it goes done. I'm a gentleman, not some gunslinger. Upstanding member of the society, don't prevaricating. He claiming to have no reason to lie. Is that really the case? If we have some evidence that the line of Satan will be lying, it's only time to try to clip it. Something to show the man that the reason to lie. I have evidence. My lord. Yes, counsel? The defense is ready to present evidence.
Oh my job, are you sure?
Yes, evidence that will clearly dismiss why Mr. Fairplay has a reason to lie to his testimony.
Very well. I hereby call the defense present the evidence that there must be proof for witness intelligence deception in this court is...
Take that!
The debt to legend.
This is the list of the debtors who owe money to Mr. Gilded. Yes, a list of innocent victims crippled by their cheeks and such. The point is, among the names in the debtors is your name, Mr. Bruce Fairplay.
What? Mr. Fairplay, are you currently indicted financially to the accused?
No, well, it's a bad word called beyond debt. According to this ledger, you owe 20 guineas, not an inconsiderable sum of money, would you say? Oh well, whatever. Let's suppose Mr. Gilded would be found guilty of murder. What would become of your debt in that case?
This document stated that the loan agreement is fought into two individual parts. Therefore, were the credentialed defendant here is to be sentenced to a capital punishment, all outstanding debts would be ultimately annulled. They will cease to exist.
Cease, Mr. Fairplay? Is not the case. Is it not the case from your testimony to have seen something else saw the fact in the previous attempt to annul your debt of 20 guineas to the defendant?
Order! Mr. Bruce Fairplay?
Yes, my lad.
Let me ask you again. And be aware that your answer may have this for serious implication upon your future, sir. Did you or did you not see the precise moment at the time in which the defendant alleged to have trusted the knife bearing?
Your silence speaks volume. You did not tell us the truth in your testimony. Alright, now, let's not make a melodrama out of this. Perhaps I did overstate the truth. Pinch. A pinch? But it makes no difference. I definitely remember seeing blood on Miss Gilde's hands. Full.
Objection!
And yet only one of the defense gloves, which she has covered is stained. So you keep saying that. But I wonder if I might be allowed to speak, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. First.
Well, the thing is, I think I remember seeing it myself as it happened. Seeing what? The blood stain on the sailor's hand. I think, yes. I'm almost sure it was on both of his hands, not just one. What? Yeah, ow.
It would appear that we're going to need full testimony for all you witnesses. This time, I would like to know the precise what you did and what you not see. Do I make prophecy clear?
Mr. Naruhodou, this is good news. The court of justice trial seems to have shifted slightly a little. Yes. I might finally have a chance to turn things around here. What we really saw, there was blood on both the hands of the saints. I seriously and distinctly remember. However, I suppose you might say I didn't see the exact stab transcript in fact. I remember seeing that, and I remember seeing both of the attackers' hands with blood on them.
I didn't see anything myself, no. Until I hear this.
Anyway, the fact remains that it can't be seen. Anyone else in the carriage only went see.
Well, lo and behold, in the truth of the fact, not one of you witnesses will be crucial in moment of the perpetrator. What the crime that was perpetrated.
I apologize a lot. But honestly, there was no one else in the carriage, and the man's hand was covered in blood. That's much incriminating evidence is testimonial to say what we saw that man do. That's really not what testimony is about. Let us examine the interior of the omnibus once more. The victim's fresh blood was clearly visible on seat, corroborating for the witness's account. In other words, there was no substantial, no significant change in the fact of the case.
Very well, your cross-examination, please, counsel.
Yes, my lord. Okay. That was a blood cancer. See next time. I've never seen the man. Oh, it's this guy that's got. Let's just see it in the sun. Okay, I'm thinking.
Hold it!
No, we haven't sold all items. We have gloves that he was wearing. Well, I'm aware of this, but nevertheless, I know what I saw. That's understand. The man has blood on both hands. He's fine, even. He still refused.
Your reasoning is dying.
One hand, two, the sailing point remains unchanged. In case the victim's blood drip guiltily from the accuser's fingers. For a moment I thought it's a typo, but it's guiltily. Okay, so I can't press. I remember seeing the knife, and I remember seeing both of the attackers.
Hold it!
Yes. You definitely saw it too. Blood on both hands? Yes, sir. I mean, I know what I'm going to say. One of the Miss Gilded has siphoned blood.
That's right.
The thing is, as far as I remember, sir, when I looked down and saw Miss Gilded sitting there, said, colorful, I didn't believe he was wearing gloves, sir. He wasn't wearing gloves, these gloves. That's correct, sir. And I saw the blood on both bare hands. It's true that the dark cloud is still not seen. I should point out, police officer who kind of accused me of a light question thought that there was no trace of blood on Miss Gilded's hand. This is positive. This must be seen as somehow. I'm sure. Yeah. The only issue is the blue. Yeah, this one is not.
Hold it!
And everything is saw on the cinema through the skylight of the roof on the mask. Oops, sorry. That's right. It's a physical night, but the glass was frozen. Oh yes, everyone was shooting so good.
Which really begs the question, why the hell are you sitting on the roof in the first place?
Well, I know I'm not this yet, but I couldn't eat when I entered the cabin. Oh, why not? It was locked on the inside. I tried not to even want to open it. It was locked on the inside? It was locked? That's right, it's a public bus service for pity's sake, and that's what I call fair play. Yes, I had the exact same experience. I tried knocking, but it didn't. Instead, it gestured to so I had no choice but to climb up the roof and look down, launching into a warm fire. Well, I couldn't see I wasn't looking down. It was clear, long and hard, yeah! Yeah, but precise why I can't tell, it was absolute confidence that if there were anyone else in the cabin, I would have known. I'm not sure about these two witnesses. Did they really have sense? No. The angle is the one down there, so allow me to confirm one thing. Oh wait, I got it. Fair play. You were riding on the bus. And the witnesses in the skylight in the floor of the upper deck, is that right? That's right, yes. In that case, there's a portion of the cabin interior that would have been outside for you. What? My god, really? Obviously, that at this stage we can't say for sure. But the possibility cannot be denied that there are times of the incident that there could have been another passenger in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus.
Objection!
Enough hypothetical commandeering my neighbor's friend. The prosecution demands that you substantiate your claim. After all, the scene of crime is here in flash.
Very well, I will uphold the prosecution's demands. You were on the area of this section of the platform omnibus. Where exactly the omnibus are you suggesting that the position potential expansion could have been situated?
I say, here?
Take that!
Both rows in the seat will face the direction of the travel. Whoever is seated in the closed cabin faces each other, which means the visible part of the cabin which passengers on the roof deck could see through the skylight is entirely drawn here. Oh! That's right, my lord. As you can see, the seat opposite the one on which victim and his attacker was sitting is obscured from view. Not because someone had been sitting on the seat. It's quite possible that these witnesses would have been completely unaware of it.
Objection!
Oh no, it's quite possible that some vandal was similar. You humans have a forbidding habit of obscuring the truth through ambiguity.
Unequivocally, the prosecution rejoined in the British court of law, evidence is paramount. I cannot undertake this conjecture, counsel. That is, unless you are able to put the name to this mysterious person who you alluded.
Can you, Mr. Naruhodou? I honestly don't know who could have been in that seat which aside the witnesses from the room. I have an inkling. That might matter. The defense would like to put before a name. At this point, was his desperate attempt by a man who had no notion to his own limitations. A toast to the heartless, not yet learned.
Not only this, was the defense steeped to the name of Patsy that reality.
Well, maybe McGilded had known something about this. On that night of the murder, the person who came to see on was that obscured the view was. Well, it couldn't be these three, and so it seems. So
Take that!
the passenger in the enclosed cabin with the witnesses on the roof deck failed to see has to have been Mr. Magnus McGilded. Mr. McGilded?
What are you talking about, counsel? That's the name of the defendant.
Objection!
Oh! Whoa!
Whoa, you gotta stop. Is that light made of electricity or made of fire? Because that is some powerful candle-like state. Anyways, if I discredited this chamber by smashing my health, journalists do forgive the discourtesy.
Lord Van Zieks.
People talk of those tiny island nations in the Far East as having a learned and culture of their own. I see they use the term ill-advised. What are you trying to say? Let me explain in this term that even a student and heartless backwater such as yourself might understand. When the blood scene unfolded, the victim and his assailant were sitting side by side. Multiple witnesses have attested to that. It is the very premise on which case is it.
Objection!
But that premise may be wrong. What? What? If the victim was really sitting beside Mr. McGilded, it's created an inconsistency that can't be concealed in any way.
What inconsistency, counsel?
The defendants love my lord. Both witnesses made the same testimony. They claimed there was blood on both hands on the person sitting next to them.
Objection!
Yet we not know the truth of blood. Only one got past the
Objection!
The point is, even in the face of this irrefutable evidence, both witnesses have maintained their stance.
Yes, the testimony remains unchanged.
Exactly, they are both anti swear that they clearly remember seeing blood on both hands of their assailant. In short, their memory of the events is correct, and their testimony reveals the truth. It was somebody else sitting beside a victim that night, a third party we had yet to identify. And the victim's blood was on the passenger's hand.
Objection!
And who was this third party? Obviously, the true culprit.
Extraordinary! Order! What I say?
Objection!
The defense postulation is just that, nothing more than conjecture. The witnesses have clearly stated that they saw the
Objection!
But when we elaborate on his testimony, Mr. Pepper said the two of them were wearing hats and couldn't exactly make out their faces. Yes. The tops of their hats were obscured by the roofs. Could see the rest of them though. Yes, that's right. Both gents were mostly certainly hatted. Hatted do tend to know such things, sir. And what particular style hat of those two gentlemen spot is first. I'm afraid I don't know. And you call yourself a hatter? The style of the hat makes no difference. There were no trespassers in the cabin. How can you be sure? Because if there had been, the accused Mr. Miller would probably have offered their pose on the fact. Unless that is you are proposing an even more preposterous explanation. That the accused failed to even notice the presence of the true culprit in the very camera we hear each other. He's right. If there was another person traveling in the was cabin on the bus, it's conceivable that Mr. McGilded would have been unwell.
Or there is a clear simple solution to this problem.
Bring the accused Mr. McGilded to the stand.
What do you say, counsel?
Prosecution objects, my lord.
On what grounds?
It's a suspect who already made a full statement with the police. But what if there's some reason why he's unable to speak freely? Magnus McGilded is no uneducated ruffian. If his indeed turned out that the man had been withholding information, you can be sure it would be a most deliberate act.
Counsel will defense, what is your opinion?
My lord, should we ask Mr. David to testify on it? I say we need to, man, otherwise we get screwed. Yes, we need to hear what he has to say in order to find the truth. The defense would like to call Mr. McGilded to the stand.
In that case, I would like to hear the opinion of the jury. Yes, well, I need a little time to consider.
If you ask me, I think we should hear what Mr. McGilded had to say. Get that man out here, I said. Ding! It would be illogical not to hear his testimony.
And something needs to be doing, get it done. That's how I run things here.
Learn what the patron is my favorite little because yes, it would be learning.
Yes, the jury says the man must be heard. Very well, the court will hear the defense testimony. Wait, show the defendant to stand at once.
Now, maybe what actually happened that night will finally become clear.
Let proceeding be resumed. Mr. McGilded, have you been listening to the discordant today?
To be sure, I have, my lord.
There are now two matters on which the court desire to hear. The first is whether or not there will be a third party review in the omnibus cabin of as proposed by defense. The second is that if such person was immediate present to what you consider the factors for the police.
Yeah, no, it's not my nature to hide anything at all.
Just answer the question, please.
The truth of the matter is, I've been desperate about this all along. Do I tell you or see all to my mouth shut?
Tell us what, Mr. McGilded.
The fine fellow representing me is absolutely right. In the carriage on the night, with myself and the other man, there was another passenger.
True?
Aye, and it was me who helped this little urchin get away after it all happened.
What?
Yeah, I'm dead.
You're not hitting the wall.
No, Magnus McGilded. That convenient excuse can't save you now.
I'm sure it sounds so I am Lord Van Zieks. I'm sure you wanted to know why I said nothing when I got taken by the police. I do be having a very good reason, I assure you.
It was?
Well, the little child was just in the wrong place at the time and not in any way involved, you see. But if the police know that the wee one was there, they will assume she got it. They have hauled her in this. They'll probably just let me see it. I was trying to spare her death. Young hearts and young minds so damage, my lord.
And who was this young child who you speak?
That I do not know.
You don't know?
I Well, the wee thing just happened to be in the carriage that night. I never saw her. Oh, before I
Objection!
No, you have absolutely no reason to believe this man. Screw him. The prosecution calls the following witness statement to be disregarded by court.
You know, I'd be surprised if this Chinese progress is being listened to the procedure. What?
What the f-
What the?
Let's be sure man every
There is no use.
I can't see shit, no!
What's going on here? What? I can't see shit. Be careful, Maslon. Do not let that case escape. Secure the omnibus.
I hereby call in emergency assistance. As soon as the defendants in custody and clear the court.
Oh, good lord. We were hurried removed from the smoke-filled courtroom by the gate. Amid seeing chaos as people stumbled over another in their desperation to flee the chamber. I had no idea what would happen. All we knew was that, for the time being at least, the trial was suspended. Oh, wow, this is long again. Anyways... Alright. So this is one part of it. Part 3? When was what's the second part? Oh, I think maybe the second part earlier, but I think I might have missed somewhere, but anyways, I'll be continuing this maybe on a later day. Maybe I'll see if I'm free tomorrow, but if I'm not, I'll be free on either on Tuesday or Wednesday. But anyways, this is Andrew, signing off. Cause in recess.